Okay, so what I want to do now is adjust the carousel that we currently have in there. So again, I'm just going to back this up a whole bunch so you can see, hopefully, back this up a whole bunch. Okay, just so you can see, we just did this nav bar section, and now I put a space in there to make it a little bit easier, and now this is my carousel section. So you can see this is pretty robust, if you will. What I want to do is just show you how to add another section. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in a little bit closer, and let's just add another carousel item. So you're going to see it's pretty straightforward. It says div class carousel inner, and then div class carousel, div class carousel item, div class carousel item, div class carousel item. So if you want to add another one, like a fourth one, all you're going to do is just take this whole section here and just copy and paste it. So I'm just going to grab this whole thing, Control C and Control V. And now I will have a fourth one. So I'm just going to go ahead and write fourth slide, just so, that's right, yeah, fourth slide label, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it's just carousel item, and then you just connect the divs. Now, if you don't want that, if you want to get rid of one, you just delete it, and then you have one less, okay? Now, that's only half the battle. The other thing I need to do is actually add this. So if you look down here, you can see each one of each one of the carousel items has a button attached on the bottom. So we need to also do that up here. So if we go up, you're going to see there's buttons for each slide right here. See? So all I'm going to do is just literally grab one of these buttons, just Control C, oops, and then enter, Control V. And then I'm just going to change all the names. So this has got to be a 3, and this has got to be a 4. Or that's a 5. 4. Okay. So the reason why it's 3 here is that this is actually what it's using, this data BS slider. That's actually what it's using in order to navigate with. That's what it's actually using. And it's code. So usually an array or whatever will start with 0 and then go up. So even though it's slide 4, it's 3 because it's 0, 1, 2, 3. All right. But that's how we'll add a fourth button. Now, if I save that and go in here, you're going to see that we will have a fourth slide or a fourth button, right? So you can see there's all of our buttons, and we have, you can't really tell. Well, actually, you see first slide label, second slide, third slide, and fourth slide label. Okay, because I wrote fourth slide. All right. And then on top of that, just to change the pictures, you're just literally going to put in a different image link for each one of these, and then you put in your different content. So if for some reason you don't want, let's say, the captions, you could just grab this div class carousel caption section, just grab that and delete it. And then I would grab this one and delete it. You just delete the caption section. Or if you want to add some different kind of caption, you can put in your different stuff in here as well. All right, so there's quite a number of options there. And you can kind of format it. And you can also, with all this stuff, go on getbootstrap.com and look at the documents and the documentation. You'll find things that you want. Now, the other thing you might want to do is this. If you look, it's using these, what they call chevrons. These little arrows here. That's what it's using to go left and right. And I think these look fine, but they are very generically what this is. So we could use any number of things. So I'm going to go down here, and where are you? Not here, sorry. Carousel captions. Okay, right here. So if you look, it's this one right here. Where it says span carousel control preview icon, blah, 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 true. And this span. Okay, so they use spans instead of eyes like Bootstrap does. Now, I could take this out and actually put a picture in there if you want to do like a super custom thing. Put an image in there instead, and that should work. I'm just going to go ahead, and since we're already linked to Font Awesome, I'm just going to go ahead and link to Font Awesome. And all you do is go here. You can look at these icons here. There's actually ones for direction, so you see icons directional. And you can see there's a bunch of them here, okay? So I'm just, find one that makes you feel all warm and fuzzy. I'm just going to grab, I don't know, they all look awful to me for the most part. I'm just going to grab this arrow here. So you see this fa arrow circle left. So I'll click on try it. And I'm just going to grab this one right here, Control C. Just going to copy the arrow. And then all I'm going to do is take this guy out. delete, and Control V. And then I'll do it here as well. So take out the span carousel control icon, Control V, and instead of left, I'm just going to write right. All right, and we'll save that. And if we go here, preview, you'll see they're kind of small, so we're gonna have to format those a little bit. Let's go ahead and they have this built into it. If we can add another class onto this, just called, I'm sorry, what is it? It's FA-3X. And we'll go in here and do FA-3X. Okay, and save that. Cancel, save that. And then we'll refresh it and they should be bigger. Let's see, there you go. And now you can see they're much larger. And again, because we're not using their chevrons that they have built into it, these will actually be easier to format. So even if you do want to keep those icons, you can totally just go in here and use this angle left and angle right. And I would use these still and take theirs out and put these in, because you'll have an easier time if you want to color them or something. Unless you're completely happy with them, then just leave them the way they are. Also, just so you are aware, the way I knew to scale those was when I went to the Font Awesome intro. If you scroll down, it shows you how to scale them. So you see there's FA large, FA 2X, 3X, 4X, 5X, and then they kind of show you the results here. So that's how I knew to do that. Okay. And I think that was all the formatting. Yeah, that's all the formatting I need to do for the HTML for the Bootstrap. And now what we can do is actually start doing the CSS and actually applying things to them, besides just taking things away, really, for the most part.